Welcome, folks, to Alliance Against Northern Pass Orange People's News Update. I'm George.
And I'm Heather.
And today we have some great news. Great news, great news. Everybody jump up and down. Jeannie Forrester and Peter Gagnon's amendment to House Bill 648 passed 16-1. 16-1. Great news. House Bill 648, 23-1. Another victory for the Orange people and Alliance Against Northern Pass. What do you think of that, Heather?
I think property rights rule.
Property rights rule.
That's what I say. No eminent domain for private, participant-funded projects like the Northern Pass.
Absolutely not. Absolutely not.
And that's what we needed. And so you got to talk about the story and talk about, what this means.
Well, this means that no participant-funded or private-funded or merchant-funded corporation or project can take eminent domain for profit. It's as simple as that.
Not allowed, not allowed. Oh, and there's like this, there's a really, there's a story behind this though. I mean, there were two amendments.
Yes.
Yeah, two amendments.
Yes.
One meant they could get an eminent domain through a loophole. So that was the Carson-Bradley amendment. So we had Sharon Carson and Joseph or Jeb Bradley propose an amendment in the last Senate hearing while Donna Gamache was texting.
Being kind. Donna
Yeah.
Gamache.
Okay, it's noted that through the opposition, through the grapevine, that again, Donna Gamache was caught texting Jeb Bradley during the Senate hearing. Wasn't that nice? Okay, so we also know that Jeb Bradley's his interests are in oil and energy and pharmaceutical industry, and those are the people who pay for him to be in office, and so he votes to further their interests. So the PSNH was just one of them.
Right. This is two big victories for us with the balsams. PSNH not getting the balsams, and then this big monkey wrench today into the spokes of their greasy, slimy wheels. Maybe we put them back some more, but this doesn't mean we can. This doesn't mean we can give up and not fight. We need to fight harder.
That's right.
We don't know what they're going to come out with next.
That's right.
We just don't know.
That's true. That's true. But what I also want to know is the looks.
Oh, the looks
on
were
the faces.
Their looks were like our looks at the last Senate meeting. They didn't look very happy. Not at all. Everybody wanted to jump up and cheer, but we couldn't do that.
If I could just get a snapshot of Donna Gamache's face, it was probably something like this, like.
Well, I seen her walking outside afterwards. We were sitting in a little deli across the street, and she come out with two of her cronies, and her head was down, and she looked too happy.
Oh.
But that's too bad.
Poor Donna. We feel so bad for her. When she stood up there and gloated, and the peanut gallery hearing that we had, it was 2 Senate hearings ago when they couldn't define system reliability.
Participant funded.
Oh, yeah, but they couldn't even they couldn't define system reliability.
Right.
And Donna Gamache, that was when she passed out pamphlets during a hearing for eminent domain. She passed out pamphlets about the Northern Pass to the Senate Judiciary Committee. It should have been illegal.
Right, but it was a big victory. We're all happy. Everybody's happy. I gave Jeannie Forrester a big hug and thanked her for all her hard work. And they were mentioned on the floor about burying lines along state highways and stuff. So that's a good thing. The state could use the money.
They actually mentioned that?
They mentioned that, yes.
I wasn't there.
I'd like to mention one other thing about town ordinance that we're passing around. This is a town ordinance saying that they can't put these lines through your town. If you go on nonorthernpass.org and go over to petition, where it says petition, you can download a town ordinance for your town, and we'd appreciate it if you'd take one, sign it, and get it going, get 25 signatures in your town.
How long did it take you to get 25 signatures in Campton?
It probably took me total 3-4 hours. People were more than happy to sign it. and take it and give it to your town administrator, and she'll check the signatures and tell me want it on for a warrant article for your town meeting in March. And let's get this is another way to stop them, we hope.
Yeah,
we're
we
working
hope.
on it.
I think the idea behind that is also the town ordinance is believed to be by some not effective enough, but what we want to do is send a really big message to our legislature that if you have a block of towns that want to bury the line, that is a powerful statement. That's as powerful as it gets, and if they go up against that, it doesn't look well for them. It's showing the public opinion is very strong that it needs to be buried.
I'm just wondering if the governor heard the people speak today. He hasn't seemed to be able to hear us yet, but hopefully he heard us today.
Of course he wasn't there, right?
Of course he wasn't there, unless he was in the shadows somewhere.
Now, he, as you were saying, we think he has to sign this bill?
I think it goes to the governor next, and I'm not sure, don't quote me, but...
Yeah, we're supposed to get that information right.
House Bill 648, 23-1, I can't see him not signing it and signing it into...
Well, I bet you his good friend Gary Long that he goes vacationing with is probably not going to be too happy about him signing it, but...
Yeah, they're probably right now crying, and I don't know what they're doing, but I know what we're doing.
I'm celebrating.
We're celebrating, yes.
Yeah.
But another thing we'd like to mention is this woman is coming here from California, and she's going to be at the Pease Public Library in Plymouth on Friday from 10 a.m. to noontime to talk about other ways to fight the Northern Pass and to put some ideas across people in New Hampshire about some small hydro plants. I think they're talking about existing hydro plants that have been run down or just stopped running for some reason or other, but they have some interest in some small hydro plants. It might be interesting to show up for that meeting.
Her name is Kelly Stackheim.
Kelly Stackheim,
Yeah.
yes.
And that would be, we were also going to mention that the big hydro is much more damaging to the environment than
the small ones.
Small hydro is much more environmentally friendly. So if we could get those in our state going, it makes us even more self-sustaining rather than taking Canadian.
We have a 4-megawatt hydro plant right here in Campton, in the center of town. I've been coming to this town for 35 years. I've lived here for 10, and I just found out that that was a little hydro turbine down there.
Pond Road.
Yeah.
Yeah. I see it every day, and it almost burst this fall. This fall with Irene. Okay, we're wrapping it up.
Yep. We're going to have to wrap it up. We want to get this out on the news broadcast, out on YouTube tonight. So hope you tune in. And big victories, people. Let's keep fighting.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Boy.
Oh, yeah. We're going to move it around.
Oh, yeah.
Move it around. Move it around. Move it around.